students, we have a lot of stressors that we have to deal with. We have homework to complete, tests to study for. Some of us are studying away from home, others farther than others. And some of us are trying to balance work with our studies, which is difficult all on its own. The list can go on, and so that's why today I'm going to teach you how to make mad muffins. Yeah, it's so exciting. Mad muffins is a twist on one of my mom's old Taste of Home recipes. And the mad basically stands for marshmallow cream cheese and double chocolate chip muffins. All right, so I will be giving you guys recipes later, but I'm going to kind of read off the ingredients for you now. You will need 2 2/3 cups all-purpose flour. You'll need sugar, baking cocoa. We ended up using Hershey's unsweetened cocoa, but there's a couple different variations you can get. There's also baking soda, salt, eggs, sour cream, water, and milk. You can use any kind of milk. We use skim milk because that's what we have at our house. Vegetable oil, or once again like us, you can use light olive oil because that's what we had at our house. And you can also use that in the same proportions. Vanilla extract and semi-sweet chocolate chips. We like to use the mini chocolate chips because they kind of spread more evenly throughout the muffin, so you get more chocolate chip in each bite. All right, now for the marshmallow part, you need marshmallow cream and you need cream cheese. You'll also want some toothpicks and some cupcake liners in a plastic bag. Sounds crazy complicated, but it's really easy, and I have all the information here for you guys. So the first thing you'll want to do is you'll want to make sure that your cream cheese is at room temperature, and then you will take your cream cheese and your marshmallow cream and mix them together really nice in a bowl. After that, you will want to go to your oven and go ahead and turn it on to preheat to 325 degrees. Then you get to mix all of your ingredients together, but there's a little bit of a trick to it. You'll want to mix all your dry ingredients together separately. That would be your flour, your cocoa, your baking soda, and your salt. And then you will go over and you will whisk together all your wet ingredients, which would be your eggs, your sugar, yes, that's considered a wet ingredient, your sour cream, your water, your milk, your oil, and your vanilla extract. The reason why you whisk them, mix them together separately, is so that way, once all the wet stuff combines together, it gets spread out more evenly throughout the entire batter. Right. After all of your wet ingredients are mixed together nicely, you toss in your chocolate chips, and take all of that and toss it in with your dry ingredients. Now you're going to want to mix this well so you don't have any loose powder lying around anywhere, but you don't want to over-mix it because your muffins will lose their texture. So after you have all that mixed together, go ahead and spoon it out into your muffin tins. You want to fill them about 2/3 full. If you fill them too full, what will happen is your muffins will bake and rise and go all over your pan and your oven, depending on how full you fill them. Then you will stir your marshmallow cream mixture one more time, put it in your bag, and go back to your muffins, make little bitty holes. And then with your toothpicks, the easiest thing I found was you kind of flick the batter away from the middle, squeeze your marshmallow cream mixture into there, and go ahead and pop them in the oven to bake. They'll bake for about 20 to 25 minutes, but if you're not familiar with this recipe or with your oven, it's best to start off with the 20 minutes and then bake it by 1 or 2 minutes at a time after that. Now the biggest thing is, how do you know your muffins are done? Well, that's another place where the toothpicks come in. You'll take your toothpick and you will stick it in your muffin just a little bit away from the center of the marshmallow cream, so you're not sticking it in there, but you'll have a little sliver of muffin. And if it comes out all gooey, you need to bake your muffins more, and if it comes out nice and crumbly, then your muffins are done. You take your muffins out, you let them cool in the pan for 5 minutes. This sounds really complicated. You let them cool for 5 minutes, and the reason why is so that when you take them from the pan, they're not so soft that they get all mushed and mingled, and also so they don't settle and stick to your pan while they're cooling. Then you'll let them cool completely, or if you're like me, almost completely, and you get to enjoy them. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are wondering, okay, chocolate, marshmallow, cream cheese, muffins, and college students and stress. How does that add up? And basically, chocolate is this beautiful thing that's almost perfectly designed to make your brain happy. It helps convince your brain to release endorphins, which helps with stress and sadness or pain. And then it also has a little bit of caffeine in it, which, as most of us college students know, caffeine can be a lifesaver in a crunch. And then it also has this beautiful mineral called magnesium, which helps your body relax any tense muscles that you have. So you're straining because you're frustrated with your homework. Or it also helps to minimize anxiety, so you have that big test coming up and you don't know what to do. And so, the next time you're suffering from college madness, you can fight fire with your own mad muffins.